Everybody, welcome back to our reading time. Today I'm dressed up as a butterfly, as you can see, and I'll show you my butterfly wings, which are a little bit like peacock wings, but that's okay. And I am dressing up as the butterfly from that wonderful book called The Very Hungry Caterpillar Who Turns into a Beautiful Butterfly. I hope that you're having lots of fun with your own book week. I hope that you're enjoying the books that we're reading for our reading times. Today, we're going to be reading Mr Magee and the Blackberry Jam by Pamela Allen, which is a silly, funny book that's just lots of fun to read. And then we're reading Imagine a Day, which is not silly, but it's just beautiful and full of wonderful pictures. And when you look at the pictures, you really can imagine magical, wonderful things happening in that story and in those pictures. And so I really hope that you enjoy them today. So we're going to start first with Mr Magee. Mr Magee and the Blackberry Jam by Pamela Allen. Underneath this apple tree lives a man called Mr Magee. This morning he was feeling grumpy. He'd made the porridge and it was lumpy. He'd put 2 sugars in his tea, then spilt the lot and burnt his knee. When he went to butter his bread, he found the butter was too hard to spread. So it wasn't surprising when he said, "I hate marmalade. I want blackberry jam instead." So off he went with his billy can to find the blackberries for his jam. He walked and walked for quite a while until he came upon a stile. Guess what he could see from there? Blackberries, blackberries everywhere. Shouting, "Look what I have found!" He took one leap onto the ground so he could pick those big round berries, black and fat and big as cherries. One by one in the billy they dropped. He liked the sound of plip, plop, plopped. Now, while he picked so busily, behind him, where he couldn't see, a herd of heifers gathered round to view the stranger they had found. When Mr Magee discovered them there, he blurted out, "I've washed my hands, I've combed my hair. Oh, come on, girls, you're not being fair. You know that it is rude to stare." He turned his back and went on picking, and that was when they started licking. All their tongues went in and out, up and down and round about. Mr Magee began to squirm as though he were a little worm. "Stop it, please, you're tickling me." And he giggled helplessly. Just like a kookaburra song, the laughing noise went on and on. The bull let out a mighty bellow. "Get out of here, you cheeky fellow." The startled heifers all turned round. The bull was pawing at the ground. Mr Magee just turned to stone. He couldn't run or move a bone. One moment he was standing there, the next he was tossed into the air. As he soared above the crowd, he just had time to shout out loud, "I think the lot of you are rotten." Then both his hands clutched at his bottom. He landed softly in a heap on the back of a woolly sheep. He rode the sheep just like a horse. He got home really fast, of course. That night, when he was safe in bed, he thought about his day, then said, "I can't think what got in my head. It's marmalade I love on bread." The end. I really hope you enjoyed that. It's a bit silly, but then Mr. Magee was probably a little bit silly, not checking before he jumped into that field to find his blackberries. I'm sure we are all much smarter than Mr. Magee and would never do something like that. Now we're going to read Imagine a Day. Oops. My apologies. Imagine a Day by Sarah Thomson with the beautiful paintings by Rob Gonsalves. Imagine a day. Imagine a day when you can dive down through branches or swim up to the sun. Imagine a day when grace and daring are all we need to build a bridge. Imagine a day when your wishes float on a puff of air to summon back the blue. Imagine a day when your house enfolds you like a nest, rocking gently in the autumn wind. Imagine a day when you forget how to fall. Imagine a day when we build a moat not to keep strangers out, to welcome them in. Imagine a day when you don't need wings to soar. Imagine a day when autumn is a yellow canopy above you, a burnt orange carpet underneath, a road you have never ridden on before. Imagine a day when everything you build touches the sky. Imagine a day when roots drink up rivers, twigs tangle in clouds, and a tree is a ladder between earth and air. Imagine a day when you build the world around you piece by piece. Imagine a day when the edge of the map is only the beginning of what we can explore. Imagine a day when your sandcastle can withstand even the highest waves. Imagine a day when the peace of a forest and the strength of a mountain become a cathedral for your heart. Imagine a day when a book swings open on silent hinges and a place you've never seen before welcomes you home. Imagine today. The end. Oh, I just love those books. Do you know, the reason that we have those books here in our house is because my daughter used to borrow them all the time from the library. So many times she borrowed them that I finally went shopping and found them and bought copies to keep in our house so we could read them anytime we wanted. And they are just the most beautiful, beautiful books. So I really hope that you've enjoyed that. Now, I do need to tell you that our afternoon session times are changing from 2 p.m. and we're shifting it a little bit further back to 3:30 p.m. because that will help the families that want to join in the afternoons, and we will be reading some more picture books and I will be recording those sessions as well. So I really hope that you've just totally enjoyed your day. I hope that you're having a lot of fun with Book Week, and I just love spending this time with you. So have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.